Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Discourse with Jimi Disu, brought to you by MTN. Yes, he's here. Femi Kuti is here. La 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 la. His mic. Put on his mic. Morning, Femi. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
You look a bit tired. You think Agbati Deni. Age is.
No, I got. I think there's a bad flu going on. So
yes.
My children caught it. They all have cold cough. And I was trying to avoid it last week. So I kept them saying, hey, everybody keep away from me. Unfortunately, I caught it on Monday.
So are you going to play tomorrow? Will you be able to play tomorrow?
I have to play now.
That one is sacrosanct.
Sickness is not an
excuse.
Except you are really completely close to death. Even if you have malaria, you still have to come and play. People will come and watch now, so you can't. It has never been an excuse for positive force.
This is the time to even ask you. Your late dad was known not to deal with Western medicine. So
no, I take Western medicine.
You take Western medicine. You go to hospital and things like that.
But I hate injections.
Nobody likes it. I wish oh, look, your son is here. Next time your dad is taking an injection, help us get a video of it. It would be nice to see.
Himself, he can't take injections.
He can't take injections.
The one that can take injections amongst us is Made. Made can take injections.
How is Made so?
He's doing well.
I haven't heard from him since he got married. I just heard from him last week.
No, he sent his regards when I was coming here. I said, please say hello to Uncle Jimi.
Uncle Jimi, yes. My beautiful son. I'm going to grab him from you.
Everybody wants to take Made from me.
I know. I must say that. I must say in your presence that it's always a delight to be with him.
Thank you.
And I can imagine how you feel as a parent, though. Men have this thing of not wanting to show it. But when you called him your BOJ,
yeah, bundle of joy,
then I know that, yes, you got it right. Nice. How many siblings does he have, though?
6.
6. Any more coming?
No, of course not. No.
There could be a stray bullet too.
The last one is called a remake, a girl. Very troublesome girl like this. I thought boys were troublesome, so I wanted girls that were like flowers.
Yes.
Actually, they are so troublesome.
No, some girls can be very troublesome.
No, it's not some. All of them are troublesome. All my girls are very troublesome. And the girls, they know how to work their way into daddy's heart. You just be melting.
My daughters call it my momo button. They told me after they had grown that we have your momo button. Anyway, we were going to talk essentially about your new music direction.
Yes.
Which it seems to be shifting away from the regular Afrobeat I grew up on, and a lot of people, by the way, loads and loads of your fans at home and abroad all say hello, including Dubi Mevere. Dubi said, you won't leave these cuties alone because Yenny was not too long ago. So he sends his regards. Your music is moving in another direction. Is this direction you always would have wanted to be? Because it's moving more towards, it's racy?
I would say so. Can you say it's racy?
It's racy. It's racy. It's fast.
It's not
the
fast.
beat is pulsating. You don't believe
this
so?
New album? No, definitely not. It's very moderate, when you listen to After 24 Years, that's very slow paced. Politics don't expose them, very slow paced. And you see, I think because of my father, but when you go to his prime, when you go to things like Alujonjoki, Joinje,
yes,
it wasn't slow.
When
you go to CC custom checkpoint, that wasn't slow music.
So
I think the fanatics of my father just wanted to give me a hard time, because they wanted me to be the replica of my father.
Yes.
And I was the child that, if you want to inherit, you are waiting to inherit your father's legacy. What if you die before him? So I had to look for my own path. I had to find myself and express myself, and that's the way I brought up Made. Made is not waiting for me to pass on before he will make his name. So he's expressing himself. So you are seeing the beauty of my legacy through Made. So when you see him, he's gentle because of the way he's brought up. You see, unfortunately for me, I was brought up on, you could say, the streets.
Yeah.
And everybody expected so much because of how huge my father was. And they didn't want to give me a chance. But it took maybe 2 generations below me to start appreciating my music.
Yeah.
So the younger people wanted they loved the fast pace, as you call it. Europe was willing to let me express myself musically. So which album do we want to talk about? Wonder is not fast. Sorry is not fast.
No,
wait now. You ask a question. Sorry is not fast.
Yes.
Sorry is still one of the biggest hits on our dance floors today. Sorry was released in 1998. And it's still, people even still believe it's Fela's composition.
I call them the Femi years for me. I'm from the old school, so
I just think
those tracks are wonderful.
I just honestly think that you are all being overcritical. You are not seeing the beauty of the legacy. Now, let me go further. If I was the replica of Fela and doing what Fela was, you all wanted, it is you people say, where is your own? Where is the Femi inside? Where is Femi? Okay, we have heard you. You can do like Fela. Where is Femi? But now, my 12th album, nobody can say that because I try to find my own beat. I try to find my own melodies. I try to find my own thing musically. And I think this is people that, my own fans too, that are fanatics. This is what they love about my style of music.
So let me just say that you're a man caught between 2 generations, really.
My destiny, none. Where God puts me.
Well, I'm happy that you still have the political leaning. I don't think
it's always been there.
It's always been there.
It's always been there.
I particularly like this politics don't expose them.
But every
nice, danceable.
You could say 95% of my music has been political.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go to? Is it the album Fight to Win, Traitors of Africa? You know, some people even say I'm afraid to call names. The album Traitors of Africa was calling everybody's name. Stubborn Problem was calling names. People say this, they say that. You criticize and you have not even listened extensively to my music. So how can you criticize when you don't even know what you are talking about?
No, I don't even think that.
I'm not talking about you.
I know it can't be me. Because I can't be. I also think that there's a beauty in not calling names.
It's,
you don't have to call. There are ways you can innuendo. You know, you don't have to call names directly.
It's not. I'm just giving you an example. I don't see the Traitors of Africa or Traitors of Africa.
Of Africa, yeah.
There was a need to call names in that album because of the way the theme of the song went. So politics don't expose them. How many names do I want to call?
What was you?
After 24 years, we are talking about 1,836 elected officials. I should call all of them in the album. So you see, so when you say politics has exposed them, you have generalized and you have said this is the case. I've laid my case. Sorry, I didn't have to call anybody's name. Everybody understood what I was saying. That this politicians and soldiers are one and the same. After 24 years, and politics don't expose them is just saying basically that even from what we can gather, it seems the politicians are even worse than the military regime. So whose name do I really want to call that? How many names do I want to call? I think they just want to I really don't even want to talk about it. It doesn't make any sense to me these days.
I think it will make, if you just do your thing. You're so well established. Yes, critics maybe, but just your thing is your thing, really.
I'm 62.
Yes.
12th album. I've been everywhere, traveled extensively, still maintain my band, maintain the shrine. Thankfully, my sister, the family is together. What more do I have? Beautiful children. So what more does a man want to ask God for?
But I was very upset yesterday, almost in tears in the morning, when in the course of my job, I had to analyze what Babangida said at his book launch. And I'm wondering, if it shook you, or if it brought out any emotion within you.
I didn't even listen to it. I honestly don't listen to these people anymore. I don't see when you give them audience. How can you be giving these people audience? Yeah, we are the ones giving them audience. And people can't understand. Maybe they don't understand. As Fela's children, they don't understand our own pain. We saw the beatings, we saw the imprisonments, we saw the wrongful incarceration, we saw all these things. We witnessed it. We were teenagers. We grew up, and we went through it. The burning of the house, Granny being thrown out of the window. She died a year from the injuries. She was hospitalized for 1 year. Then she died from the injuries she sustained. And you want us to accommodate, for instance, listening to an Obasanjo for what? What am I listening to him for? What does he want to tell me? What does he want to say? So when we are talking about, and the fascinating thing is, when everybody went to vote, most people, majority went to go and vote for him and re-elected him. What do you think we felt as Fela's children? And everybody say, oh, keep your mouth shut. Please, this is the best person to rule Nigeria. Okay, Shebi has ruled. And then when Buhari came again, they were trying to insinuate that I, Femi Anikulapo Kuti, campaigned for Buhari. You see, with social media, people just have the privilege to just open their mouth and talk. And, so you have to now put yourself in a point where you just have to ignore these people because they like to distort facts. They like to put facts to suit their own narratives.
Yes.
And so why do you want to trouble yourself? Nobody can bribe me. Nobody can bribe my conscience. Nobody can. How do you want to even bribe somebody like Femi Anikulapo Kuti? What? For what? You want to give me money to
for what and with what?
So even when the vice president came to see me then to campaign for Buhari, then I categorically told him I can't. I said, even if true, Buhari was the best person, the fact that he jailed my father, I cannot be seen. Which is what I told him that day. I told him then.
But the day he came to shrine?
No, he came to the house. He first came to my house.
Okay.
I don't go anywhere now. They come to my house to meet me. Peter Obi came to my house. I didn't go and look for them. I don't go and look for anybody. I mind my business and play my music to the best of my ability. So when the vice president came to my house before they won the elections then, and I told him, but because he came to my house, everybody says, you are campaigning for Buhari. How can I campaign for how can I what? How much do they want to give me?
We must at this point make people understand that you've known him before you were in school together. I think you were in the Bobi together, right?
He was much my senior.
Your senior.
Much my senior. So, but even if I didn't even know him, he came to ask me to, and he was trying to convince me why Buhari was the best person. And I said, it's not possible. Even if he was, the fact that he jailed Fela and no apology had been tendered then till Fela's death, it's not possible. I cannot be seen with him. It's not possible.
Okay, let's leave that contentious area and look for more things that are more pleasurable. With this new music,
yes,
where are you headed?
I think music mustn't remain stagnant or monotonous. So yes. I hope I'll keep on changing. And I think the older I get, I want to be more abstract in a way. I think I would love to, I started playing the trumpet again. I've been playing it now for 22 years. I think I'm getting better. So if not the next album, if I live that long, definitely the next one, I would like to do some more songs with focusing on my trumpet playing. So
we are going to have solos, the usual Afrobeat call and response and stuff like that.
But definitely great melodies, and I really, you see, the way I see it is, I'm just a medium that higher forces use. Because if you ask me where do I, it's not like I pluck the sound from a tree, or there's something in my backyard where I just hear the sound. So I hear this melody, I put it together, and it becomes music. So
we are missing a lot. We are missing a lot of your prowess on the sax in terms of solos. Well, maybe I haven't been to your live.
But it is my solos you are hearing in the melodies as well, like pa 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 ra ra pa 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 ra ra. It's from the practice that the melodies come. So if you listen to,
I'm not a musician, but
so when you hear,
we are still using the old call and response.
When you hear the melody of the politics don't expose them, it's the practice. It's hours of practice that you get these melodies and you put it into you get this practice of skills and you put it into a melody, and hopefully it's a very catchy phrase that people can dance to, or people love and want to listen to. It helps heal your mind. So it's the practice that brings the melody. And I think because of touring as well, and touring, you are presenting your music to an audience, 200 people, 300, 5,000, 10,000 people. So you try to put all this in your mind when you are composing. Many people don't have the time for that kind of jazz, what you are talking about.
Yeah,
solo,
I know, solo, yeah.
Especially young people, your dexterity. So what I even do is I incorporate this in my playing on stage. I find where now even my live performances is I break the band and I show that this man is still working very hard on the saxophone. Yeah. What was it? By the way, what was the last time you even watched us play?
I don't go out that much, But
see, you are the typical critic, Nigerian critic, I must say, that you will sit here on your radio. This is your world, and you have not seen me in years.
No, I've seen you. I've watched a lot of. In fact,
no video. No, I said live.
Live, yes. I mean, your live shows on video.
It's not the same. You have to experience it live. That's why it's called live. That's what you are witnessing is video.
You have to be there.
You have to be there to see, to feel.
I'm not critical of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm not just that. Going out is for obvious reasons.
You need to go out.
As on a bit.
You need to come to this shrine. You need
you
need to come and see and feel for yourself. Because if you don't feel the energy for yourself, it's very different from watching it on a video. There's very completely different, and that's why I would say Europeans and Americans, they don't joke with our live performances. So my band, after 4 decades now, we are still touring. We're still touring because you know that when Femi Kuti and the Positive Force come into town, they're going to have the time of their lives. You are going to sweat, you are going to dance, you are going to probably cry. It's going to take you places. You are going to, after the show, you are going to say, wow, my $20 or $30,000, my $20 or $30 was worth it watching this band. And you are ready to come and watch the next.
You have a lot of energy still, though, for your age.
I try. Don't ask me where I get it from.
Yeah, I was going You have a lot of energy. My God. I watched your Manchester show. I watched a bit of it. On video. I wasn't on Manchester. So I've been speaking and I'm still speaking to Femi Kuti. You all know him. He needs no introduction. We are going to open up our lines 0201 465 7190. And the WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. There's a gentleman called Kelvin, one of the good old fans, and he said that he was hoping that one day you'll initiate worship in the shrine for devotees who are a carryover from that time.
Initiate worship.
Worship, yes, like yes.
I worship by myself there. I don't. You see, if you start, then you are trying to bring a cult. I'm not ready.
Well, that's why I'm taking this message.
Nigeria is like they like to put you inside the wala. When the wala goes, all of them will run. So, but I believe in the shrine. I believe in my ancestors.
Yeah.
When I'm traveling, I go and I pray to my ancestors. You see the way the African culture is we believe the departed are closer to God than us.
Than us.
So I will pray to my Father that as I'm going on this tour, please guide us, protect us, let us have a great gig. I will say a prayer to my ancestors, who I hope will deliver it to Eledumare. And so I go, but I will not tell anybody to follow me there.
To follow you there.
Why don't follow me? Don't follow me to the shrine. If you want to go, and it's an open place. If you think it works for you to, I go and pray. We won't stop anybody from. It's a public space. So if you want to go and pray there, that's your prerogative. I'm not going to stop.
Have you ever felt Fela being around, like in a dream?
Of course, many times.
So he speaks to you in dreams.
Yes, many times. Yes, but this is, I will not even talk about it with anybody. There are some things I'm a very private person, so to say.
Yeah.
I keep many things to myself. Well, my mother, for instance, I still wake up thinking I want to go and say good morning, because I was very close to my mother. So every time I always wake up and say, I want to go and say good morning, then I remember, my mother has gone. Oh, can you imagine? Time, this still happens to me often. So with Fela I dream of him lots of times, Some good dreams, some bad dreams, So some very confusing. I have to wake up and say, what was that dream about, I mean, we are mortals, so we have to always, those things of course happen.
Okay, we're going to take a short break now. When we come back, can we take that call? I think we can. Very quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle Fimi.
I wanted to say Femi.
Oh, yeah, go quickly.
Yeah, please, Mr. Femi. We know that your father was a legend and you are also a legend. Are we looking forward to any of your child also becoming a musician legend?
You don't know Made Kuti?
My eldest son plays music.
His eldest son plays music.
Okay. So which means it's a generational thing, it's a family business.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. Nobody's forcing anybody to do it.
But your grandfather too was a musician.
And my great-great-grandfather. And my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
So it just goes down the line. And we are looking forward to my son or daughter on stage.
Maybe
are you looking forward to being a grandfather very soon?
I adopted 3 children already.
I know,
so
yes.
I'm a grandfather.
In a way.
But biologically, of course, I'm looking forward to it.
You look forward to it. So
I can't wait. These are, if you told me when I was young that I would get to 60, it's something I was not going to think about. I thought I would probably die very young. Very reckless fellow. So, Fela, so what do you expect? So,
okay, we have to round up now. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversations with Femi Kuti, so don't go away.
Sports after this.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Something extraordinary is about to happen. Get ready for the Light Up Lagos Crusade 2025. Happening live on Saturday, 22nd February 2025. Venue, Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. At 8 a.m., the program begins with the prayer conference, feast of worship, and atmosphere of pure praise at 2 p.m. Crusade at 4:30 p.m. Ministering, Pastor Paul Eneche, Pastor Isaac Oyedepo, Pastor Michael Oropo, Pastor Kalu Ndukwe, Pastor J.T. Kalejaye, Pastor J.F. Odeshola, Pastor Yemi Davids, Bishop STV Adedite, and of course our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Music ministration by Chioma Jesus, Nathaniel Barsi, Messi Chimo, Dusi Oyekon, and Kunle Ajayi. Free buses at major bus stops across Lagos from 11 a.m. It is time to light up Lagos with the glory of God. See you there.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
On Monday at 4 p.m., Chukwemeka David Obioma-Isiwa against Michael Victor Chinecherem to debate the topic, increase in telecom tariff is unreasonable at this time. And at 5 p.m., Ifeoluwa Olaiya will file out against Wago Olachi Vanessa in a war of words on the topic, single-use plastics should be outlawed. I beg to differ. The sharpest minds, the strongest voices, and the boldest thinkers only will survive this round. I beg to differ. The Tournament of Champions.
Attention Lagos! On February 25th, Global Citizens Move Africa is taking over the Palms. This show is headlined by John Legend with performances by Nigeria's own Simi and DJ Consequence. Tickets are limited. Don't miss out. Purchase your ticket now at moveafrica.org. That's Africa with a K. Move Africa, February 25th at the Palms. Be there.
I'm in love. Sonia Tomato Mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Stand up. Sonia Tomato Mix, of course. Sonia Tomato Mix, yes sir. Sonia Tomato Mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia Tomato Mix in a new stand up pouch.
So much in love.
Bóyá ò ń sáré láti lọ wọ ọkọ̀ àbí ò ń jó ní ìgbéyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀, Nivea Dry ò ní dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ó ti wà báyìí nínú ike kékeré 25 ml fún àwọn ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó lajú.
For 3 great seasons, the fans had fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes are higher. Fan Battle returns, and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang! In partnerships with Sports Salon, we raise the game with honor and a chance at fame. 32 fans set to contest for glory and write themselves a wonderful story with 1 million naira prize for the top category. Registration is ongoing on www.nigeriainfo.fm. Once again, to register, go to www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the Fan Battle banner on the homepage and go ahead and fill in the mini form, as well as drop a video that's no more than 60 seconds where you discuss any football topic of your choice. And then click to submit. Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The Discourse with Jimi Disu.
The Discourse with Jimi Disu
continues in a moment.
Welcome back to the Discourse with Jimi Disu, brought to you by MTN, and I still have Femi and Nikolako Kuti in the house. And somebody asked here, he said I should kindly ask Shoki. Do some people call you Shoki, is that right? That ask Shoki why you stop playing for free at the shrine.
Oh God, you're making me say things I don't want to talk about anymore. But let me, first of all, the price to get the band to come every Thursdays for free was getting, with the price of petrol and all that, to run the diesel, to run the shrine itself was impossible. So we had to cancel it. And two, I already told you the other reason, which I don't want to say.
Okay, I'll keep that. I respect your decision. Let's just say for security reasons.
Not secure. No, when you say security,
they will
think it's police matter. Not that kind of security. For musical security reasons.
I know. Okay.
No, I can even give you. Let me even give you.
Yeah.
Because I did a collaboration with somebody, and the person took my music.
Wow.
Yes, and went to the studio and said, "But this is my music," and the person said, "I bought it off somebody." You bought my music. How can you? But it's my music. I'm playing my music, and I'm, and it caused a lot of. I wasn't too happy with it. So the way we used to compose, the way I write my music is I play it live for a long time, a year or two before I record it, because when I present it, playing it live gives me. It's like a drawing. You can see the reaction of the audience. You can see where you think, it's not catchy enough. And you can change either the guitar line or the bass line or the horn line or change things around or the drum pattern. And so we play it for at least a year before we record. I think 2 years sometimes. And now to do this, a lot of producers come to the shrine. They can just go into the studio and
just take one bass
and then
line
I'm going to start arguing with a young generation that it's my bass line, it's my guitar line. I don't have that. I can't do that with anybody. Like I told you, somebody was arguing with me one time that Agbayane, why are you saying Arara is Ice Princess? And luckily, Arara I put it in one of my albums called Inside Religion. So I said, go and listen to this. Probably you were not even born when I was saying Arara. I brought that Arara in 1991, at Purple Street, because fella used to say, everybody say, yeah.
And you were
I just come with my own gimmick.
Yeah.
I say, Arara, and so it caught on till today. And so that's how Arara started. So you have to be very careful musically now that if you don't want to end up in court or arguing with somebody that this is my sound, this is not my sound, you keep a lot of things to your chest.
There's a lot of that going. I see a lot of Fela's music, riffs from Fela's music, bass lines.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of them.
We stop a lot of them. A lot of them as.
Oh, you're able to.
But yeah, because we have great lawyers, and we stop a lot of them, and all of them we stop. Anyone we stop them. We don't charge exorbitant prices. I mean, it's very. What the family wants is just respect what you are doing.
Yes.
We know it's very difficult in the music business, but don't take advantage of our leniency and our kind heart and abuse the fact of that we let you do it. So when we see they take advantage, the lawyers go after you and stop you.
Good. I heard a rumor in the grapevine that you're going to record some of Fela's music that are not recorded. Is it true?
Yeah, we have been planning that for so many years. So hopefully we might be getting to that stage.
Which tracks are you thinking of?
All of them. All the tracks that were not recorded. All the tracks that were not recorded.
So Country of Pain?
Yes, all of them. Clear Road for Jaga Jaga. BBC.
Condoms Kaliwag.
I don't know.
Condoms Kaliwag and Scatter.
The thing with we are really in a dilemma with Fela's. Should I say aspersions? It is insane. I mean, it's something I will never put in my album.
Yes.
And then when you now to do it.
To even sing Fela, it will be difficult for you.
It's not. We do the Ashibi is to sing. That's not the problem.
I know some of the lyrics, I'm sure.
Why will it be difficult to sing?
Like Condoms Kaliwag.
That's the problem. There are some things, personally, I might not agree with.
Yes.
But if we are going to do it, we have to respect Fela's we have to respect Fela and do it the way we'll have done it, or don't do it at all.
Will you be the one singing in most of the songs?
No, Shebi sings now.
Shebi sings, yes. Made to sing.
Made to sing.
It would be nice to hear Made sing Condom Scally.
Made will never sing.
Lie.
Made is too fake. He has too much finesse. You know? Made was he sang well like this. I don't want to tell you what we are doing, but Made Divo said, Daddy. yeah, you know, but it's a very difficult situation, because as much as we want to respect Fela, we have to even still respect the audience.
Yes.
So if you say, for instance, hey, can I say it on the radio?
No, please don't.
Okay. There's one that says bang bang.
I know that. That's one person.
You know.
I know that.
Somebody will now ask you that, okay, you knew that you should say this. Why are you corrupting the youth by saying it? So it's a very dicey situation that would you want your child to listen to this, but you are playing it?
But okay, if you take a tune like BBC, for example.
Yes.
Would you we can still play it and take out some of the...
And then you're not respecting Fela's
that's where the
Fela's music. Will Fela take it out?
When they're talking about permutation of hair, here and so on.
No, Fela will not take it out. So why are you going to do it if... And according to Shehu said something that there was music out there. Shehu played some music that I said, wow, people are talking like this these days. He said, Brahmi, if you hear what some people are singing. So Fela's music is still very...
I remember there's one
Fela's music is still very polite.
Seven's track has something, it's called Fire. When I hear that song, I just say, Ukari. So we are looking, when do we think we'll have this? Some of us can't wait.
I don't know. In a year or two, it depends.
Will it be the Positive Force and the Egypt 80?
No, what happened was we all came together to our bands, Egypt 80, Positive Force, and Maddie's band movement. Mm-hmm. We did the demo, but then we'll probably get other musicians to record it. It would be wrong for me to tell you what is going on. So, but between now and maximum 2 years, we should be arriving somewhere. But it's taking a long time to even come to an agreement between the family, record label, and so many people that this is the best way to go about releasing this album.
A lot of musicians now, some even shy away from having what you would call a band. I remember Magic Fashek, when I spoke to him, he had a problem. He went to negotiate certain things when he was abroad. According to him, he said that during the negotiations, his band members were around, and they suddenly stood up and said they all owned the music. And that was but you've been able to keep your band.
That's depending on how you write. You see, now, most people, the way they write their music is you are not the sole composer. Which brings us now to Fela and Tony Allen. You know that line about Fela and Tony Allen?
Yes.
Where they are saying co-producers. Fela and Tony Allen were not co-producers. Tony Allen didn't ever write any drum beat for Fela. So when they do this narrative, and I see many times on Facebook, they're always trying to distort history. Fela wrote every single part of his music
and scored the drums.
I scored the drums.
Yes.
Fela will play for you, do papa do or papa do papa do papa. Fela will play it for you. He will tell you what to play. Then you have to be a good drummer to groove, because Fela will be on your case. So when you play with Fela as a musician, you have to improve, because Fela was a composer. He was schooled. He was, so. You must get better as a musician. So Fela enhanced his band. So when Tony Allen left, and they said this propaganda that he co-produced the beat with Fela, how, when, where? They lie that they lie. Okay, tell us which number now.
Yeah.
Which number? Is it Confusion Breakbone, or Confusion Ojo Elegba, or Go Slow? Which one? Tell us the one. Because many of us used to come from school and watch Fela give you, Tony Allen, your parts.
Yeah, Fela's rehearsals were in public. And besides, I have it on authority from Baba Ani and Mr. Benson Idolije.
You see, but to sell Mr. Tony Allen in Europe, the only way to sell him was by this. Now, most 90% of the bands worldwide is, so when you read their who writes the music, it's not one person that writes the music. So Akunwojo, you just carry everybody. Oh yeah, bass play. So the bassist will play. The guy, oh yeah, play something that fits the bass line. Oh yeah, drummer, play. So everybody contributes to that song.
Yeah.
Then you now probably even get a songwriter who will now write a song. So how is it your own? So the way I was taught and the way I learned was everything in my music, I write everything in my music except
top to bottom.
Except somebody is improvising in my music. So if you want to take a solo now, I will not tell you what to play. Except I want to school you and say, come, this is now to take a solo. So if you are a beginner, I will now tell you that, look, you see, find a phrase, build on that phrase, blah, blah, blah. But you don't own the music. You are just taking a solo in my music. So most of these rock bands, funk, it's not their music, if you understand what I'm saying. So, but with Fela and great composers, they write all their music. So to keep a band, like you are saying, of probably Majek was, maybe he wasn't writing, I'm not sure, I don't know.
You don't know.
Maybe he wasn't writing everything. Maybe
so your band, the Positive Force, I don't want to use the word employees, but that's what it is. You employ them. They are not. It's not a joint ownership.
It's not a joint ownership. We all know now. Nobody in Positive Force can ever come and say that they put guitar part or they did this or they put drum or for me. No, everybody sees it. That's why and the way I have always done my thing was in the open. People will come to Shrine. They will see me. Oh yeah, play. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is one. Then we groove. Then we play.
Oh, we have loads of phone calls and time is is running. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Uncle Femi, good morning.
Good morning, oh.
Please, I don't want you to remove anything, yes, because now one of Fela lover be this. The person that love your dad so well. Please, you will not remove anything,
Okay.
Like last week now, I still dancing to the music. If you see me dancing at my age, I beg, don't remove anything. Thank you.
Okay, ma. Okay, let's make another call. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Good morning to your guest.
Good
this is
morning.
Pastor Ladipo.
Morning, Pastor.
Uncle Jimmy, I want to really appreciate Femi.
Yes.
The reason is because I thank God for what he said. I don't know what the real children, the direct children of these men who face these people, what they are really feeling. How will Abiola children be feeling about those people that gathered in that place? When this man is saying these things, I listened to what Bafemi is saying this morning. Is really touching because he said, how can I? Can you imagine, Uncle Jimmy, please take time to interview one Abiola son or daughter. Come and hear their own side. That this man is just coming out. Look at what these people are turning us into.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you.
Because I've said that, I'll bring Kola Abiola next week. Okay, that's a promise. Wherever he is, I'll get Kola Abiola. I'll get him into the studio. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Good morning, Uncle Femi.
Good morning.
In 2007, you taught me two things in one night. Yes, I was featured editor for Akada magazine then, a youth tabloid. So I came to the shrine and then I came to your room, you were rehearsing, then you sent me, I was supposed to do a story on Madikuti. It was really young then. So you said we should go upstairs. I and my friend Akim went upstairs. We saw Madi. Madi was, cute fine boy with his cousin. They were playing this PS4 or something. I forgot the name of the game. And then you now came upstairs and you said, Akada, what do you go drink? I can't think am I the over reason. You look me now, you send one guy for that passage, not far from Auntie any side, say, go. The guy brought a bottle and gave it to me. Inside the bottle, now peace there. Now I can't look and say, Baba, what did this? You said you said anything. That is anything. And I told you that I would drink, the beer, and they went and they got me my brand. Then when I finished this interview, I was leaving. Shame not let me come meet you for your room. I can't go downstairs, I go outside. But money where the man not used to carry me come up for that place. I can't come back inside shrine, And I went back upstairs and you saw me and you just burst laugh. I thought you going past and I thought you did not need money. Take 10,000. Baba, you know 10,000 will be for 2007. More blessings, Baba, and I wish you the best. Uncle Jimmy, thanks for doing all you do.
Well, he has told the LRS that you're a very rich man.
I'm not very rich. I have 7 children. 3 of them are going to university. I'm not very rich. But I will not say I'm poor, but I'm not rich.
Yes, comfortable. And I think people like us, because I know we have like minds about life, we are comfortable because our needs.
I'm not materialistic.
Yes, we don't have wants.
You can't see me wearing gold. I can't stand gold. I don't like watches. I have 1 car. I'm satisfied with my 1 car. I have 1 bedroom. I'm satisfied with my room.
How many bedrooms you forget?
No,
you have 1 bedroom, but how many occupants? Wait. You will not escape with that one. You have 1 bedroom, but how many occupants? Are you married? Are you married?
I have a partner. I've been with.
You have a partner?
Yeah. I've been now with about 20 years. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No side.
Not anymore.
Because I read one of the things where you said that you couldn't be faithful.
Then
you have been very honest.
They were asking me about a period in my life during when I was young, married, and they are talking about it 30 years later. You see, that's what I'm saying. You see, social media, as much as you don't forget some things, they forget time self is leaving them behind. So my thoughts 30 years ago is not my thoughts today. At 62, the way I see life is so different. My perspective right now is very different. Let me give you. When I picked up the trumpet, I was a very angry man. After building strength, very angry because you see my music, shoot on. Everything was I was very angry that can't they see this country needs change? And then they voted Obasanjo into power then. So I was very angry, my music. So I couldn't pick up the gun. I'm not violent. So I wanted to pick up the trumpet to go be very, shoot everybody with my trumpet. But the trumpet was so difficult and it changed my perspective and changed so much in my life. I became more cool. I was more thoughtful. Brought back so many because it was my first instrument at 8, but my father didn't teach me. So it took me all the way back. So I said to retrace my life from when I was a young boy. I'm remembering so many things in my life, and I completely became a changed person. And this is due to the trumpet playing. So my thoughts and the way I live today is very, very different from even 10 years ago. I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm very homely. I love nothing is more important than my music and my family, my children. Nothing can get in that way in my thoughts. So you see, when you are talking about Femi 1997, it's not the same Femi. We grow. When I tell people I'm going to die with a smile, I know why I'm saying I'm going to die with a smile, because I'm a fulfilled person. You see my son there, Ayomide is here. I mean, beautiful boy. The rest of my children are like that because the way I brought them up. So you see, when you come from Kalakuta, where your life has been so tough, police raids, you don't know if you are going to wake up with a beating today, if your father is going to be killed, what is going to happen. You go to school, people are harassing you, your father smokes igbo, your father is wearing pants, you are fighting, very, very sad childhood. that you don't want your children to go through the same place. So you use that lesson in your life to protect your own family. I want to give you something. You know, when people say, you don't do this, you don't do this. They want us to sacrifice our shrine again for them to burn the shrine down. Then they will start saying #open shrine. But they all forget again the history that between 2000 and 2008, the shrine faced numerous police raids and beatings in that shrine where we are right now. The raid stopped in 2008, and Governor Fashola was the last person to raid and stop the raids. And then he now built the museum in respect for Fela.
Yeah.
So what the family has been through, what they want us to get killed before they appreciate that we have done our best or we are doing our best. What more do they want? They want our blood. They want I should sacrifice my child or what? What more do they want, or are they asking this family for? If it was even that people asking would not even betray you. I remember when I set up my political movement, MAS, when Bang was, I had all this money. So I started this political movement. It is my closest friends that finished my money till I was dead broke. I'm saying dead broke. And what we're going to mobilize students all over Nigeria to join MAS and have a political movement to challenge, because don't forget, we were just going into democracy at that time. Yes. And Obasanjo was the president. So how can Obasanjo come back? So we started this movement. My closest friends chopped all my money. These are
lesson of life.
So
we got to go. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to talk to you about your mom's book.
Wow.
Yes, unfortunately. So we're going to have to find time any day you're up to it. Just
I stay in Ogun State. You want to bring me back here again?
No. The reason why I can't do an interview with somebody like you online is because of communications. It will be distorted. So any day you feel you want to set aside, give me 2 days notice. I want to talk about my mom's book. I'll be ready for you.
You didn't even talk about my new album coming out April the 25th.
Yes.
You didn't even talk about anything. We didn't even really talk of anything.
Femi,
you just came to see my face. I think you only brought me here to just say, okay, Femi, you are alive. Oh, see me. Oh, okay, Uncle Jimmy. Oh, hey, hello.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Femi. The thing is that
you didn't even offer me coffee. You didn't even offer me tea. You woke me up so early in the morning.
Okay. You want to give us more time? How many minutes? Sorry? Okay, we'll extend it for 30 minutes. Can you still do another 30 minutes?
I can do 30 minutes because the young man is very respectful. I will do 30 minutes.
Very respectful. Okay, what about the coffee? Go get coffee for
Don't worry about the coffee. Don't worry. Just say, it's just that he woke. Do you know what time? I'm from Ogun State. That means I had to wake up at 6:30 to drive all the way here to be on time, because I keep to time. So I got here on time. I took my son's car and I spoiled my son's car on the way getting here.
Maddie's car.
I've spoiled Maddie's car. It's not me. The driver spoiled Maddie's car, but you know. Maddie's going to.
Okay. Your mom's book was.
Yes.
Your mom's book was. Sorry, we'll take a short break. Okay, we'll take a short break and we'll come back. Thankfully, we've extended the program by 30 minutes, so you'll have enough time to discuss more. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in the new stand-up pouch.
So much in love.
Who says you can't have it all with one play?
I got that defined, but you have just won yourself.
Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to 2 players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira.
My name is Well Done.
Okay, well done. You want to tell you well done? You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big from 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 *3#. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 *3#. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
Attention Lagos! On February 25th, Global Citizens Move Africa is taking over the Palms. This show is headlined by John Legend with performances by Nigeria's own Simi and DJ Consequence. Tickets are limited. Don't miss out. Purchase your ticket now at moveafrica.org. That's Africa with a K. Move Africa, February 25th at the Palms. Be there.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher. The battle returns and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more. Register now and take your stand. Your time to shine is now at hand.
Registration is ongoing on www.nigeriainfo.fm.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna Snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize, containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!